All right, y'all, your midweek motivation. Make sure you remind yourself who you are. Yeah, it's so important. Make sure, I'm going to say it again. Make sure you remind yourself who you are. Let me give y'all a daily example. Okay, so I'm trying to get my plates for my car, okay? And, admittedly, I'm late because of COVID, whatever. So I go in, and I'm talking to this lady, and the conversation starts out really friendly. She's like, hey, how can I help you? Like, what do you need done today? I'm like, hey, trying to get my plates or whatever. Your girl came up on some funds, like, it's whatever, what's up? And I don't know if she, looked at what type of car I had, and it changed her demeanor, but that's what happened. Her demeanor changed, and it was like, hey, you need to get this done, you need to do this, you need to do this, all of this before I can even process anything. And I'm just like, and you know what? That's a midweek motivation by itself. Some people just don't want to see you prospering, not even prospering, but prospering more than them, right? And so they'll just throw in stuff and just stuff that don't apply to you, extra fees, all it is just to see you lose. But anyway, back to the story. So immediately I walked out of there and I felt almost accepted defeat. I was just like, wow, how am I finna get all of this stuff done that she's asked for in this one day? I know this is the day I'm supposed to get my place. And I knew that based on the conversations that I was having with God, right? So me knowing that, I had to go sit in my car and I had to speak to myself. And at first I started to kind of complain about it. God, maybe this isn't the day you said. But then I had a moment of turnaround where I said, but God, if you do it once, you do it again. And then I started just speaking to my own life and remind myself who I was. Wait a minute. I am KIMIMNICKQUE, TIASHAY, HARBERT. Yeah, that's my correct name. I am a child of God. If God is for me, who or what can be against me? If God has ordained this day, how dare I say it is impossible? With God, all things are possible. All things are possible. And so with that, I took my happy self. I got done every single thing that she asked for. And I said, God, if it's your will. And when stuff's speeding up, it was stuff that should have took me 5 hours that day. It took me 1. Literally, I got in and out of places. And by that time, I got back to her, girl, with enough time to spur the office didn't close to 5. I got back at that mug at about 2:30. Hello? And lo and behold, God had me go to another lady this time. And when I went up to her, all these magical fees that the other lady had said that I owed, they somehow disappeared. And I realized in that moment that God needed me to leave. He needed me to leave because I was in a moment of spiritual warfare. And he needed to allow me to go sit in my car and to remind myself who I was in Christ Jesus so that he could make moves. I had to give him access. I had to say, God, if it's your will. And the minute that I gave him access, he just started moving. He was moving obstacles out of my way. He said, look, I got you. And he did just that. And I realized that sometimes it's not necessarily that you're in the storm. It's that you forget who you are in the storm. You forgot how powerful you are, how ordained you are, how chosen you are. You forgot that you can do all things. You forgot that everything that you need in this world, it exists inside of you. You forgot these things. And you needed to remind yourself who you are. So that's my midweek motivation. Remind yourself who you are.